Do it, Devin.
Welcome back
to Saucer Lost with the Vanderlyn
Barack Obama.
gang.
from
You got this.
Paris,
Africa.
France. It's
Alright.
Saturday night
I
on
picked
your
Africa.
mom's
Why you never pick
cast.
my homeland?
I already did. I already
So
did, Jaylen.
racist. You're so
Jaylen,
racist.
I already did.
You did.
Oh, okay.
God.
I did it in like the 3rd or 4th episode.
That doesn't count. You gotta shout out my country.
What do you mean that doesn't count? He did the intro with Africa's not a country either.
I
Yes,
did
it is.
Djibouti, Africa.
Africa's a continent.
Africa's not a continent.
Yes, it is.
Jaylen, it's not a continent.
Jaylen.
It's a continent.
Jaylen, name all the continents then.
Well,
Devin,
Well,
you
this
wait.
goes well.
Devin, you
This
wait.
goes well with the theme of the episode. Welcome back
Devin,
to
I need to know this
Smart,
first.
the 5th grader 2. Okay.
Devin, I need to know this first. Jaylen, name the 7 continents, or name all the continents that you can.
Africa.
Yeah? I thought you said that was a country.
I looked it up and it's
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's a continent.
Wait, how do you spell continent? Cause I don't know how to spell that.
I'm not teaching you spelling, so you have to ask someone
I'm
else.
teaching Jaylen history.
Jesus,
You're teaching him math, right?
we
Yeah.
lost the game. I just want
Nico, you're
it
teaching
back.
him Spanish, right?
No,
Oh,
definitely not. I don't even remember.
What are you gonna teach
I know
him? I'm teaching him math.
I'm teaching him history.
I'm teaching myself.
What am I gonna teach him though?
Let
Negative
me just look
numbers,
up the-
square roots.
Let me look up
Can I use paper?
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
welcome back to this.
Actually,
this is a
wait.
good
If I can get it
start
working,
to the
I'll do it.
episode.
If I can get it working, I'll use my pen and I'll start drawing math equations for him.
Oh God.
That's why we'll do me
Okay,
last.
so-
While I figure
Yeah.
that out.
Okay, I'll just wait. Is anyone doing English and literature?
No, go ahead.
No.
Who's doing English?
So
I'm
this
gonna-
is Jaylen. Is Jaylen Smarter Than 5th Grader Part 2?
We
This
will
time
be
we're actually
teaching.
prepared for it.
I'm not
We'll
prepared.
be teaching Jaylen.
I've been out of school for 2 weeks.
Well, we at least know what we're gonna do.
The subjects.
The
Yeah.
first one was it was just a wing. We winged it.
Kind of winging it now, you know.
Wunged it. We wunged
I know,
it.
but I mean, we did halfway through the podcast.
I'm teaching
this time
him
it's
English,
the full podcast.
and we wunged it.
We won.
Okay, should I go first?
Go
We
ahead.
wunged it.
We won.
Okay, Jaylen.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna teach you history. Okay,
Wait,
since you struggled with the Alamo so much,
The
and you
Alamo's a
struggled. We'll get
he
to that in a
has
little bit, Jaylen.
spoken.
We'll get to that in a little bit, Jaylen. But first, I want to know: do you know who the 16th president is?
Do you?
How am I supposed to know?
Yeah,
I know who it is.
Our
Okay.
It's kind of
16th
easy.
president. Our first president is
Please
Can I
tell
get a
me you
hint?
know who the first president
He
is.
knows. He said it in the previous episode.
Yeah,
Wait,
he could have forgot.
Wait, can I get a hint? I need hints.
Yeah, hint.
Do the first president, Jaylen. Who's the first president?
Figured that's still recording.
Jaylen.
Can I get the first letter?
Jaylen, my dog.
Jaylen.
You said his
Please tell
name
me you know who
before.
the first president is.
Oh,
You said his name before.
I did,
Yes.
Yeah.
but that was podcasters ago. I don't remember. My brain is out.
Jaylen.
Jaylen.
He's on the dollar bill.
Abraham Lincoln.
Jaylen.
Jaylen.
oh, wait. He's not completely wrong. You did ask the 16th president first.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
I
okay,
guess,
that's
I
fine.
answering
guess.
the other question.
But right
Wait,
now
I
we're
got it.
asking about the first president. You got
I got it
the
right.
16th president. You got the 16th president.
Oh, I just guessed.
You just get.
That's the 16th president's Abe Lincoln. But who's the first, Jaylen?
Wait, the dollar bill.
Yeah.
He's on the dollar bill.
He's also on the quarter.
He's on a quarter.
Is he on the
Yeah.
quarter?
Yeah.
I don't know who's on currency because I don't care.
Yeah, it's all
But
about
Jaylen,
the
come on.
e-money.
But
Bitcoin.
Jaylen, please tell me you know who the first president.
Did I
of
ever
the
tell you the
United
story,
States
Nico,
is?
about how I walked out of the store with the
I'm looking-
Bitcoin and I
is it
dropped
George
it down the
Washington?
drain?
Is it George
You've been
Washington?
banished to silence, Jet.
The man.
It looks like George Washington.
It is
It is
George
George
Washington.
Washington.
Good job, Jaylen.
Jet has been silenced.
God, you know who the first president is. This is gonna be harder
You have
than I
been
thought it would be.
unsilenced, Jet. You're
Hey, that
free
was-
to talk.
That was funny, though.
Oh my
One,
I've
God.
heard that joke
2,
a couple of
3.
times.
Because it's a good
Okay.
joke.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay. So Jalen.
Yes.
So the first president is George
George
Washington. Now
Washington.
you know that. The 16th is Abraham Lincoln. What was Abraham Lincoln known for?
He was known the
Come on.
slavery thing. He
What
tried
about
to,
the slavery thing?
he tried
Yeah.
to free us people
Okay.
because we.
Okay,
And then he got
that's good
shot in
enough.
the head by Jim Bowie.
Jim Bowie.
Okay, you went like on a good tangent, and then you completely ruined it right there, Jalen.
It's not
Jalen,
Jim
the
Bowie.
person that
Jim Bowie was in
the person that-
Texas.
Jim Bowie was.
I think Jim Bowie was dead by then. Or was he? Or was he
Wait, what's
not
the-
alive yet?
No, he was in the Battle of the Alamo. He died in the Battle of the Alamo.
Yeah, no, but he
Wait,
wasn't
oh.
part of the Civil War. Was
Oh,
he?
No,
no,
but
he wasn't.
the thing is, right? It's not even Jim Bowie.
Yeah.
I know it's not. It's not even close. It's
What's his
Jalen.
name?
The person.
the J
the
is
person.
close.
Yeah, the J is close. Jalen. The person that killed Abe Lincoln was John Wilkes Booth.
Oh.
An actor.
Yeah, he was
So-
an actor in the play.
I actually toured the place where he got shot. Nice seats,
I know.
though.
I was there with you.
The Ford
Philly?
Theater.
Oh, it was in Philly. I thought it was
It's not in Washington.
You stupid.
Yeah, the Ford Theater's in Washington.
Yeah.
No,
I have
because
a
I remember
question.
seeing, unless I'm getting it mixed up, guys, I remember seeing one of the deathbeds of one of the presidents, and not
I have a
in
question.
Washington.
I
No,
remember touring a
the
theater in
that he got
Washington.
shot in is in Washington.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's because
What?
it's only a quick drive from where I was. Okay. Yeah, no, because I was visiting my dad in Seattle. Okay, that's where I
Okay.
got mixed
Those are
up.
two. How do you get
Yeah,
Seattle,
we're
which is in
talking about Washington,
Washington,
DC.
actual Washington, and he died in Washington D.C.
Well,
Yeah,
all
we're
I'm
talking
saying,
about
all I'm
Washington,
saying is that, all I'm
Washington,
saying is
DC.
that I've been to many places and they get mixed up in my head.
I've
Are
been
we
to
Jalen,
are
many
we
I mean-
are we doing this with Devin? I mean, with Jet or Jalen, bro?
I feel like we did do it with both at this point.
I have a question.
Shut up,
What's
loser.
your question, Jalen?
Why did he shoot Abraham Lincoln? What did he do?
That's what he
Political
wanted to do.
reasons.
Because he wanted him dead. Because he was gonna free the slaves.
He's gonna free me.
No, sorry, that whole trip's confusing for me because I went from one side of the U.S. to the other side of the U.S. and then back to the south of the U.S. all within the span of like 3 weeks.
Oh, okay,
I
Jalen.
went up and down on the U.S. I went to Florida. I went to Corpus Christi to Florida.
Yeah, 'cause I started in Texas, I went to Philly, then I went to D.C., and then I jumped to Oregon, and then I jumped down to Seattle, and then back to Washington, not D.C., and then I jumped back down to Texas.
Oh, you were
Okay,
jet lagged.
So I was beyond jet lagged at that moment.
So Jalen. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Please tell me you know who the current president is.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Mr. Obama.
Okay.
It's an easy question.
Okay. That's good. What's the
on,
capital of the United States?
Austin.
Wrong state.
We're talking about the United States, Jalen. The USA, America. What's the capital of America?
The
Not
White
Texas.
Wait. The capital?
The capital.
Wait, what was the question again?
What's the capital
where
of the
does the
United
president
States?
live?
The White House.
No.
Yeah, but
Jet,
what
It's not
state?
the White House.
The monument.
The monument. Good.
Jalen, please. What's
Wait,
the
is the
city that we
monument
were
that
just
big
talking
long
about?
thingamajiggy?
That's a different
Jalen, what-
monument.
Jalen, what was the city that we were just talking about?
What city? Washington?
Yes.
Yeah,
Now-
that's where Martin Luther King, his I Have a Dream speech. I was
Good. That's no, you weren't even born. Oh God. Okay, Jalen. So Washington's the capital of the United States. Do you understand that now?
Yes, because that's where the president lives. Right? Sort of?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
And you're
Jalen.
about to call me out on that. I know where he lives. I track him. No, I don't.
I'm getting smarter every day.
Yes, we're helping you, Jalen.
I know.
What's the other name for the
The big,
bubonic plague.
the big cheese.
The what?
The bubonic plague. What's the other name
What the
for
fuck
it?
is you
It's bubonic, Devin. Bubonic.
What's
Yeah.
Bubonic.
what's
I
the
like
other
that
name
better.
for the
The big
bubonic plague?
sickness.
Yeah, if you're gonna ask me questions, pronounce the words right. Okay.
I wasn't asking you anything.
No,
Jalen.
Huh?
What's an other name for the bubonic plague?
Why didn't you give him the other version?
Okay,
other
well,
version?
it's already too late. I give him this
The other
one.
version's easier. It's the more popular name.
Well, then he would have just got it wrong. Jalen, think of
Huh?
it. What's the biggest plague?
What history are you
history.
even teaching him? You're jumping all over the place. Like you were starting with
Just
the
history in
presidents.
general.
You're starting with
I
the
don't know.
presidents, then locations, and then now you're with plagues.
I don't know where I'm at.
Mid-century
You're
plagues.
Yeah,
Not
man,
mid-century.
I mean,
now.
Medieval.
Jalen, I don't think it's ever like
Wait, is it the wait?
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Come on, Jalen. Come on.
Does it have to do something with rats?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, rats
Okay.
played a massive part in it.
Okay.
The rat's a thing that costs
I don't know the
Kinda.
name.
the.
They transport.
Jalen, think about it. What's your favorite color?
Black?
It's the.
I really did not think
Black
it was gonna
plague.
Good job, Jalen.
The Black
You
Plague.
got it. It's
Wait.
called the Black Plague.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know. The Black Plague.
Yeah, that's what it's
That's
called.
interesting. That's interesting.
It killed like.
Why is it called the
Was
Black
it like the
Plague? What's
half?
so
Was it
black
half
about
or
it?
3/4 of the world's population? Somewhere between
It was
there.
it was
Black
1/3
Plague.
of the world's population.
1/3.
The Black Plague.
Oh no, that's how much of Europe it killed.
It didn't kill me.
Well, you weren't
Because
alive
you
yet.
weren't alive.
Oh.
And it was the mostly
Hey.
Europe and Asia thing.
But aren't we having something like that? Like with coronavirus? Ain't like that the
They
same
don't.
thing?
It doesn't spread the same.
Oh. never
And it's
mind.
not as deadly.
The Black Plague was
Oh.
more of a ticks.
Oh.
You know, ride rats, and then they'd go into disgusting Europe, and then
Oh.
jump on the people.
Okay,
Oh.
so you want me to stay on one subject, right? I'll do U.S. history questions.
US
Let me look them
history.
up.
Yes, sir. That's my
Alright.
favorite history.
Oh, I should check the time actually. I was getting everything set up so I can teach him some math.
Oh,
It's only been 12 minutes.
Okay.
We each get about 30 minutes, I guess, to teach him.
Oh god.
Roughly.
Okay, Jalen.
Yes.
What do I teach Jalen though? He's got so much to learn in math.
Who
I do.
did Paul Revere say was coming?
The British are coming. The British
Good
are
job,
coming.
Jalen.
What did the torches mean?
I'm surprised he got that.
Huh?
The torches. What do the torches mean that Paul Revere
What
carried?
torches? He carried
One
torches?
if by blank, two if by blank. Come on.
Huh?
It was his big deal, his big moment.
Jet, I got the answer right. Don't
Yeah,
be
he got the
putting
answer
extra
right. Let's
meat.
let's
Don't-
let's not
Fine.
let's
One
not
if
push it.
one if by land, two if by sea. He would hang up
That's a
one
difficult-
torch if it was by land, and two if they were coming by sea.
I'm trying to find history questions, but these are all too difficult for Jalen to answer.
They're not difficult for my brain. That's
Okay,
difficult.
okay. You want me to ask you one of these, Jalen?
Oh god.
Okay, Jalen. Okay. When was the Declaration of Independence signed?
1983.
80s?
So, Jalen, you think that
40 years
became
ago?
became independent before you?
Wait, no, not 1983. Because if you put 1983, that's when we're almost in the 2000s. That means I'm almost born. So no, not 1983.
You gotta go a bit further back, man.
I gotta go further back.
Yeah, you gotta go further than that.
I'm gonna take a hard guess.
Okay.
Not the 1800s. Not the 1600s. Wait.
Even then, I only know the general time. I don't know the exact year.
1820s.
A
No,
little further back.
further back, Jalen.
1430s. 30.
Not 14. You were a little bit ahead.
Not that far back.
You're a bit closer with the 18.
Yeah.
1720s.
You're in the same century.
Ooh, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. I'm getting
Yeah,
hot.
you're hot.
Wait, so I'm in the right century?
Yeah. So it's 17
Okay.
something.
Oh, how am I supposed to know the other two numbers?
That's the part I struggle with too.
You want the answer, Jalen?
Yeah.
It's 1975.
August.
I thought it was
Nico, you were a year off. August 2nd,
I don't even know what they're talking about.
1776.
Declaration.
I said 1975.
Oh, I thought
You're
you
still
said.
wrong.
I thought you said 1775.
I'm like, I'm more than a year off if we're talking about the Declaration of
I
Independence.
thought you said 1775.
Yeah, no, it wasn't signed that long ago.
So I was close.
Yeah, it only took a while.
That was your first answer.
1983.
Okay, Jalen.
37 years ago.
Okay, Jalen. What were the names of Christopher Columbus's ships?
What the fuck?
Jalen.
I mean, this one is a bit obscure, but I only remember it because in elementary we had to build the ships.
Something?
Is it the what, Jalen?
Is it the Santa Maria or something?
That's one of them.
Know.
That's one of them.
The Santa Maria and the at least I know one. Damn.
Yeah.
Does it start with an A? The other one?
Nope.
Nope.
Damn, fuck. I don't know.
I only know them because like at my elementary school we had to build these boats every year for the Columbus Day. It was Nino, Pinto, and Santa Maria.
Benigno, Pinto, and Santa Maria.
Yeah.
No, it's the potatoes, not potatoes.
The Pito.
The potatoes.
The Nina, Pinto, and the Santa Maria.
Potato.
Ugh, man. So this is great. How about you ask him like more
Texas?
You can go Texas or more like present.
Oh,
info.
We're going to fake Alamo days?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't know.
So was Sam Houston
Texas
actually a real
history.
person?
No, remember, Jalen? Sam Houston ain't real.
Oh,
You can ask him what
Yeah.
river is used to border the U.S. and Mexico.
Yeah, what rivers used to border the U.S. and Mexico, Jalen?
The Gulf of Mexico.
That's a gulf, not a river.
That's a Gulf, Jalen. We've been over this.
The river.
Yeah, there's a river that they used as a border.
Yeah,
Can I get some damn hints?
it's the first part of it.
It's very
movie about a bird.
large.
It's
Very large.
The first part of it's named. I mean, not named. The first part of it is also happens to have the same name as a movie about a blue bird, and the second part of it means big in Spanish.
Or at Starbucks.
Yeah.
You know how many rivers we have in the world?
A lot, but we're only looking at Texas rivers.
Jalen, what's the first river that comes to your mind?
The Mississippi River.
That's a good choice, but doesn't apply here.
Yeah. What's the second river that comes to mind, Jalen?
That's the only river I know.
Ganges River.
Do you want the answer, Jalen?
Yes, I don't know.
The Rio Grande.
Huh?
The Rio Grande. It's in the south. It was used as the border between U.S. and Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why Texas has that weird curve at the bottom instead of it being like a square or some basic shape.
Okay, Jalen.
I wonder.
How many states are in the U.S.? That's a good one. I'm sorry, Devin. I don't mean to steal from you, but I thought that'd be a really good one to ask him.
Devin's thunder.
All right, Jalen. Can you get it, please?
Wait, what?
How many states are in the U.S.?
50.
All right.
Wait, I got it right?
Yeah.
Hey, Devin, ask him to name them. How
No.
many can he name?
We've already tried this before. I'm not even with it.
I mean, I don't even think I could name them all. I don't even
Okay,
think all
Jalen.
of us together could name them all, except maybe Nico helped.
Okay, Jalen. I'm gonna
Smart
give you a
one.
multiple choice question. All right.
Oh, thank gosh. A,
We
B,
say
C,
that
or
I'm the
D.
smartest here, but I'm just playing some random game.
Well, no, I'm saying with all three of our minds put together, we might be able to figure out what the names of all the states are.
What about my mind? Don't forget about me.
Well, we already know the ones you know.
Okay, so Jalen, what this one's very important. Please tell me that you're gonna get this right. What were they fighting about in the Alamo? A, the people wanted to be able to vote. B, they all wanted more crops. Or C, Texas wanted independence from Mexico.
See?
Good job, Jalen. So you know the Alamo's real, right?
No, it's still
he
fake.
just memorizes the story tied to it.
Exactly.
Okay, who was the leader of the Mexican general that
Who was the
Santa
leader of the
Ana.
Mexican general?
Santa
Yes.
Ana.
Yes.
Okay, good. At least you understood what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, I understood it too, but it took me a second. Because like,
Yeah,
is he
but
talking about like the? Is he talking about their leader, like the general, or their president, or whatever they
Okay,
have?
Oh,
Jalen,
they're
another multiple choice question, all right? Who won the Battle of the Alamo? A, Mexico, B, Texas, or C, France?
Well, if you watch the movie of the fake Alamo, at the end of the movie, that general
Which one?
and all his army. Wait,
You
never
guys,
mind.
which country won?
Mexico.
Good.
Why
Good,
didn't
good
we
job,
win? We would have won if I was there.
Jalen, I don't even think you could hit anybody if they gave you a rifle.
Like, how do you lose? How do you lose?
They
I don't
outnumbered us
understand.
by like triple our size.
I don't care. We should not lose.
More. Yeah, all we
J-
need in order to defeat terrorists, we just need to drop Jalen alone. He'll take care of it.
That's ridiculous. How do we lose to like Santa Ana's army?
They had a
That's
good army.
ridiculous. We have
Yeah.
a good army too. We have a whole house.
Not back then.
Not back
Not
then. We were just a
Texas.
bunch of farmers.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
We had a whole house.
What do you mean the whole house? The Alamo?
That fake Alamo's a
The
house.
Alamo's a church.
So
Yeah.
it's like a damn
There's even
house.
less fighters in a church.
Could have figured something out.
They did for a long time, but they just ran out of ammo and food.
Why didn't they recruit people?
They did.
They tried. They just couldn't get there in time.
Well, they didn't try hard enough.
They didn't try hard enough. All right. Sir, why did you lose this outpost? Oh, there's too many of them. We were running out of food and supplies. We were completely surrounded. No, you just didn't try hard enough.
If John Cena was there, he would tell him never give up.
I mean, he probably would, but
Wait, did he say John?
yeah.
Jalen, please tell me that some of this is just the act that you put on.
No. Can't put an act on a fake Alamo.
God.
Okay, Jalen, we've been
They
over
didn't
this before, but why do you think the Alamo is fake?
Cause they didn't let me touch it.
You were able to touch it.
No,
You
they
can go
said
inside.
that's it, but you can't touch it.
You can touch it inside. I did.
They showed
Yeah.
me again. It's
They
fake.
even when I went, they showed us bullet holes and they let us touch it.
They didn't let me touch nothing because I was black. They made thought I was steal something.
You're gonna steal the bullet hole? They stole my bullet hole. Can't have shit in Detroit.
Jalen, maybe
I could have brought that bullet hole to show and tell.
You'd have to take the brick out of the wall.
I feel like Jalen would try his best.
maybe it's good.
They should have had me there. I would have made sure that.
And you realize their guns took like a solid half hour to reload.
Well, that's their fault.
That's
No,
just how every gun was built back then, except for
Well,
a choice few.
Now we have better guns now.
Yeah,
We'll take
now.
them.
I know, because with
Now
time it changes.
Now I doubt. I
I
don't
know.
even think Mexico has an army anymore. Most
Yes,
countries
they do.
don't.
They have me.
Jalen, you're not in Mexico.
Jalen, you're not in Mexico. Okay, back to the questions. All right,
But they
Jalen.
haven't faced off against my continent.
What's the popular nickname for Texas? The Last Frontier, the Natural State, the Lone Star State, or the Pimento State?
The Lone Star State.
Good job, Jalen.
Smart. Look, why y'all give me multiple questions? These multiple answer questions, or I know I'm gonna get them right.
You know you're gonna get them right.
Yes, because they're multiple. I know what the
Okay,
fucking-
okay, Jalen.
All right, let's slap him with something hard now.
Why?
Now, yeah, you kind of asked for it. It's like
I didn't
saying,
ask for
"Man,
this.
you won't hit me. You won't do nothing," and then being surprised when you get punched in the jaw.
I'll hit somebody if someone told me to hit them.
Yeah.
That's the point that he's
Shut
making.
up, Nico. I don't want to hear smart ass. Jeez.
Okay.
This is why.
Okay, Jalen.
I
Out of 10 of the most populous cities in America, how many are in Texas?
Wait, what?
Out of 10 of the most populous cities in America, how many are in Texas?
Damn, that's a hard one.
Austin, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas. We can't
that's-
count us because we're not popular.
Jalen, that's not what the answer. That's not what the question was asking.
What was the question asking?
Out of all of the cities in America, the top 10 most popular, how many of them are from Texas?
Oh.
A 0, B 1, C 2, D
Well,
3.
see, you didn't give me the things.
Okay, I gave it to you now.
Wait, what were they again?
0, 1, 2, or 3.
0, 3.
No.
Okay. I'm
Well,
gonna go
no, he knows
with
it's not 0.
3.
Close. It was 2.
What the fuck? You said it wasn't 2.
What
I
are
said
they?
it wasn't 0.
No, you said it wasn't.
I said it
You
wasn't
lied
0.
to me. No, you said it wasn't 2.
I said it wasn't 0.
You said it wasn't 0.
Because at first you started out saying 0, and I was like, nope, and then you kept on reading the answer.
I know,
now,
but
now
I'm
he
not
knows it's not
deaf.
0.
I'm not deaf. You said 2.
He
Jen,
did not.
what-
He said
what-
it was
No,
not
you
0.
said 2. You know, you said it wasn't. No, okay. Jet, when you edit this, you're gonna hear that. He said 2.
All right.
And don't crop it out.
I ain't cropping it out. I only crop out when I absolutely have to.
I got cheated out of my answer. Now I'm gonna go back and look at the evidence.
The evidence.
Okay.
I'll send you the raw footage if that's what you need.
I need raw footage.
Okay.
Devin said 2.
I said
lying,
0.
Shut up, you lying. Be
It's
ashamed of yourself. How
it's just
dare
like
you
how
lie
before
to
we
me?
started this podcast, Jay was being all nice and stuff.
Well, yeah, you're pissing him off.
For
Pretty
doing
sure anyone
what?
would be mad.
For doing what? What
Uh-huh.
did I do? I said it
You
was
lied.
Existing?
It wasn't 0. I
It was
said it
2.
wasn't 0.
It was 2.
To
You
Jalen,
said
I
you
it was
know
breathed
it
a
was
little
2.
too loud.
All right.
Said it
So
was-
Devin, you got any more questions, or are we gonna pass this torch along to someone else?
Pass
No,
the
I
torch
have
to me.
one more. I have one more. Okay, Jalen, please tell me you're gonna get this right. This is a more modern question. Okay. Which major amusement park chain started in Texas?
Wait, what?
SeaWorld. What? Let me read out the answer question, Jalen. We'll get it. Which major amusement park chain started in Texas? SeaWorld, Cedar Point, Six Flags, or Legoland?
Oh, goddamn.
Jalen.
You cut out on one of the answers, so try saying that answer again.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat all the answers again. SeaWorld, Cedar Point, Six Flags, or Legoland?
Cedar, it's Cedar Point.
Cedar Point.
Sadar.
I got lagged out. What happened? What was the question? I got lagged out.
So, Jalen, you want the question again? Which major
Yeah.
amusement park chain started in Texas?
SeaWorld.
No.
What do you
It's Six
mean?
Flags.
Bro, you could have just said, where did you run into like a trash?
I know. Well, I was gonna give him a hint if he asked, but he never asked for one.
I mean, the hint could have been that you say the tagline of Six Flags, which is the only one in Spanish.
What is it?
Fiesta Texas for the one
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I've been there.
We know we've been there together.
You hit a trash can, apparently.
Yeah, you hit a trash can.
I didn't know it was there.
I feel like if you did know it was there, you
Mark
would have
was
hit
the
it.
only one that saw. Y'all didn't even see it. Mark was the
We
only
all
one.
saw you.
No, Mark was the only one that physically saw.
No.
me hit
Remember, he ran into two trash cans. One of them we saw, one of them we didn't.
I saw him run into both.
No, if you ask Mark, Mark was the only one that saw me run into the trash can.
I saw you run into
No,
both.
no. Mark was the only one.
Yes. No.
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 Don't confuse me.
Don't confuse me.
You're always confused.
All right, so
Like-
who's gonna teach him next? Is it me?
If you want, yeah.
it's you.
All right, well, let's hope this works. 'Cause I'm gonna
I
try to
want-
see. I'm gonna try to see if I can get my drawing thing working, so I can draw out the math questions for him.
Actually, if you're
trying
gonna do that, then Nico, you should go.
Well, I think
Oh,
it's almost
shit.
ready. No, I think I'm
Okay.
almost ready. I just have to.
Okay.
Never mind.
I just have to do the
Just-
share my screen thing on Discord.
Just kill me now if
But I don't remember how we had it to where it wouldn't like overlay all of our voices into it again.
Jeff figured that out last time.
Did I?
Oh, you're smarter than a fifth grader. Yes, I am.
All right, let me see if it works.
Okay.
Alt tab.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah, of course.
Are you
Okay,
smarter than a
okay.
fifth grader?
Okay,
Yes,
Jalen,
I
go
am.
on the
I gotta
dis-
widen
Jalen-
this thing. Is that? Let's see. How does that? Yeah, that
Jalen,
looks good.
Jalen,
Wait,
go on
what?
the
Now, if you don't
Discord.
mind, let me fold my computer so I can
Oh,
get
watch
drawing.
screen.
How does it look on
Jalen, go on
y'all's
the
end?
Discord. It looks good. But I'm trying to tell Jalen what to do. Jalen,
Yeah,
go on the
I'm
Discord.
watching the stream. I know. I said
Okay,
watch
okay,
stream, and I'm watching the stream.
Alright,
Okay,
OBS
okay.
is still working. Okay, here we go. All right, Jalen. I guess it's time to
Go.
teach you some math.
Oh my god, my head's gonna hurt.
I gotta think about what to teach him though. I've been debating all day between negative numbers or square root / to the power
Well,
of.
first ask him some simple questions to see where we need to start off.
Okay, Jalen, what does this symbol mean? If you have, say, 25.
That's a divide.
No. This
Wait.
is a divide. Or this is a divide.
Oh, what the fuck is the
Or
difference?
this is a divide.
You just put a check mark.
This one? This
No,
is the
on
this
the
is the
first
long
one.
this is long division. This is fractional division, and then this is standard division.
No, he's talking.
God.
He's talking about the square root.
This
talking
is the
about the check
square
mark
root.
thing.
The key This is what makes it the square root. That right there.
What's the one with the check mark?
That's square root.
This one?
Oh, no, the check mark, motherfucker.
That's the
What is-
square root. That's something else. You're gonna need to learn
Oh.
this if you plan to do taxes. Now, if you don't mind, I don't have any.
Taxes.
I don't think
sort-
Jalen's gonna do tax.
Do you think he's gonna hire an accountant?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like he needs.
Okay, so
Or maybe his mom will do it for him.
I can see
I
that.
hope so.
Okay, so I gotta think of something.
This is too complicated for Jalen. Ask him like simple addition questions to start off.
Just putting some like next level type shit. We've been out of
Okay.
school for like 2
So
weeks.
what's 2 times 2, my friend?
2 times 2 is 4.
All right, so that's 4. But this, and then what's this? 2 to the power of 2.
What the fuck are you getting into?
2 to the power of 2 is the same as this one. So that's also 4. 'Cause think about it like
Oh my
this.
gosh.
2 to the power of 2. You get this is your base number. And this is how many times you're going to multiply it. So here,
How do we
because
go from 2 times 2 to 4 to some
let me
next
give
level
you a
shit?
better example. Say 3 squared.
Why can you be like 3 little piggies? Like,
So 3 squared is 9. Think about this. You got 3. So 3 is going to be your first number here, right? And this is going to be how many times you multiply 3. So that's 1,
oh,
and that's
so
2.
oh,
So now that's
you're
9.
wait, let me think. So if you put a 4 and then you put the 2 on the top, then we're putting 4 times 4.
Good job.
I told you I could teach him.
No, give him one. Give him one. Give him one that's not a 2 at the top.
All right, now
Don't do.
they're not all
Give
just
him-
gonna. They're not all just gonna be 2s.
Give him a cubed.
I'm the one teaching here, Devin. So back off.
Yeah, but what
You-
questions
You
to Jalen when
interrupted
it was
his
my
teaching.
segment?
yeah, I know because you were thinking.
Hush,
All right,
Devin,
so
I'm
if you
the
were to
student
have,
here.
so if here's the nah, forget.
I
You were
need to
looking
raise
up
for
in the
my
mid.
STAR
I can't
test.
look up. All right, so if you were to have 2 to the power 3, how would you go about answering this?
Okay, you do 2 times 2 3 times. And that is, man, that's hard.
So it's 2 times 2.
Oh, 2 times 2 is 4.
All right.
And then what's that
And then
times 2?
Yeah.
6.
That's addition, multiplication.
Wait,
Or this sign might help you.
wait. Oh, 4 times 2.
Jaylen.
8.
Jaylen.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. Exactly.
Jaylen.
Now, if for future reference, whenever I put in this symbol right here, that's the same as multiply.
Confident.
That's the same
I'm
symbol
not
as
watching
multiply.
because I don't want to just be disappointed.
Now, Jim. So you know what this means, right?
Yoshi.
Okay.
I'm studying for a
God.
flight.
So you know what? I learned this in like. I learned this a lot. All right. So you know what this means. This.
Yeah, you do the 2 times 2, and that's 4.
All right. And then you know what the opposite of this is? Because like if you were to say, because like look, opposite of addition is subtraction. Opposite of multiplication is division. So
Mhm.
so the square sign, or here I'll put X. The square sign has its own opposite.
Wait, I kind of zoned out.
Okay. So I'll go through it again. The plus sign, the opposite of a plus sign is
It's a
subtraction.
subtraction. And the
Opposite of
opposite of a
multiplication
division
is
is
division.
multiplication.
Is division.
How did you? Okay.
And so the
What did
opposite
you-
of putting something to the power of is the square root, the thing I showed you earlier.
Oh my god, it's
This
like Jeff
is the
fucking
opposite of
Tooting.
this. So if you were to have 2 to the power of that, that is the same as saying the square root of 4.
I think you started out too complicated stuff.
You did start
Well,
too much.
that's how I learned. You start out with the complicated stuff, and you say, "Hey, you're gonna get here eventually, but let me show you how to start."
Jet, you're going too fast.
Okay, I'll slow it down. So
Slower.
okay, so these are the same answer, and I'll show you how.
Slower.
You know how? Whoops.
Slower.
You know how?
Slower.
Wait, where those squares come from?
No.
I told you needed slower.
How? So I'll show you. You know how to do this one. You know that equals 4.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
this
fair.
is something similar. What 2 numbers can you multiply to get 4?
2 times 2.
And that's your answer.
Oh.
So let's try it again. Let's try with a
Oh,
bigger
shit.
number. 25. What 2 numbers can you multiply to get 25? Let me just erase this.
Failing.
Or another way to think about it, what squared equals 25?
5.
Good
That's
job.
it. That's it exactly. See?
Wait, did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it
Yeah.
right. You're actually doing
Did you
really good
guess?
at this.
Are y'all just saying that to boost up my confidence?
No, you're actually getting these right.
Oh. Nico, did you hear that? I'm getting these right.
No.
He's actually getting some of the power rules. Now, I don't want to teach you how to do fractional powers because even I don't like those.
Oh, thank God.
Teach him exponential powers.
Teach
What
him
are
addition.
Exponential powers.
No, it's something we
Is that
learned in pre-cal that I never paid attention to, and I
Me
still
either.
don't
That and the
understand.
trig table
Bro, I'm not in
or
pre-con.
unit circle.
Jet, do you mind if I
Ah,
ask
the
him
unit
one
circle is
question?
easy.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Jaylen.
I'll draw out
What's
the question.
14 plus 2?
14 plus 2 is 16.
Okay, just making sure. You see, that's what I felt like we should have started off with, but
Well, he knows addition, kind
I
of.
don't know. 11 plus 1.
He gets his off moments.
44.
So Joe, do you want to learn a bit about angles,
Oh gosh, I
like
guess
shapes?
So. Ooh, shape.
Think of Kurt Angle when you do it, Jaylen.
Sure. So you got your basic triangle right here, right?
That's not a triangle. Oh, never mind.
That's a triangle, my dude.
It looks like a shark fin.
That's a triangle for you. Oh, here's
It's like a little.
Barry,
like a
here's
little
one
boat.
interesting application I like to use triangles in real life for. say you see a shadow, right? So you got let me think of something. You got like a flagpole, right? You got a flagpole here, and it's got cool flag and whatever, and it casts a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, you're teaching him this?
So you can use its shadow to figure out how long this is, given you know what this height is and this height. Or if you know this one, you can figure out the
Jake,
size
is
of
there
this.
something that he'll actually use in real life?
Well, he's going to use this in real life. I've used it.
Math. Nobody uses math in real life.
Do we
Fine.
even use math in real life?
No.
Fine. I'll teach him negative numbers. You're going to use
All right,
that.
that's something that he needs to know.
If
yeah.
you're in college, you're going to really use this. So, you know what negative numbers are, right?
I need to refresh my
say
memory.
you got a number line here, right? Right here in the
Jalen,
center
you know what numbers are?
is 0.
Yeah. Oh, the positives are on whatever
Or
side.
like that
and
side, and negatives
are
are on this side.
Yeah, I know what you're
Good.
talking about.
Now, say, what's something you would buy?
Shoes.
Shoes. So say you have about, let's say you have about $300 in your banking account that your mom gave you or that you got from working, right? And then,
Jalen working. Ha! Funny.
That's not funny. I'm gonna get
or donated.
Who's gonna donate $300?
And then the shoes you want. So this is how much money you have to work with after paying taxes and whatever. And you want to, what's some stuff you want to buy? Say
Shoes.
you wanted to buy shoes, right? Shoes tend to cost, say, what do you think, 200?
Oh yeah, my shoe costs like close to 200.
Let me see, I gotta find the right color here so it'll be a bit easier for you to picture.
I'm not colorblind.
No, I'm saying it'll be easier. So you subtract your 200. Now you're only gonna
Blake
have,
is colorblind.
Yeah. So now you only have $100 to work with. And say you're taking a girl out on a nice date.
Amber.
Amber, say. How much money are you willing to drop on Amber on a date?
Depends on where we're going.
You pick everything.
Jalen, I just want you to know, I showed Amber our podcast, the one with Bella on it.
Oh no.
That's why she said that she usually goes out with dumb guys.
We'll see.
She knew.
Jalen's the dumbest out there.
Yes.
Or say here's a better example. We can come back to that one later. Say you want to buy those shoes, right? But you only have $150. So you go to your good friend Nico and you say, Nico, can I borrow $150? And Nico says no. So you go to someone else.
Who else am I gonna go to? Nico's my reliability.
Let's say you go to your parents and you ask to borrow $150 so that you could pay.
They already gave him $150, remember?
He asks for another $150 so he can pay for these shoes, right? So he can pay for these $300 shoes.
They say no.
Wait. If I have $150 and they give me another 100, that means I'm gonna have $250.
You're gonna have 300, my dude. Now these shoes cost 300, right? So now you have just the right amount to pay off these shoes. However, now the downside is you have zero money. However, because you borrowed this 150 here, it's not your money. You now have to pay him back.
I gotta pay him back?
Yeah, because it's not your money. You borrowed it. So
Wait,
now
so I have to pay my parents back?
Yeah, so now you have negative $150.
Okay. I think I know an easy way to explain this to Jalen, right?
Yeah, I just thought borrowing money is how I do it.
Remember when we made that bet, Jalen?
About
the Spurs would win? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Remember how you were down 20? So you're down... Okay, so you owed me 20, which means that in your bank account you had negative $20 technically.
Here, let me draw this for you. So you owed him $20. So you have negative 20 in your banking.
Yeah, so you paid me 10 for gas one time, right? So then that made it negative 10, and then you paid me 10. And then you paid me another negative 10 for gas, which made it even. So you paid me something, then you'll be up, which means that I'll owe you, which means that you'll be positive. You get it, Jalen?
You never owed me any money, though.
I'm not.
It's because you owe him money.
Oh,
And this is a make-believe situation. So think
next
about
one.
like this. Negative numbers means you owe someone something.
Positive numbers.
Positive numbers means you're giving someone something.
Okay.
Because think about like this. You got lots, and then I forgot what they did for the minus sign.
You got less.
No, you can't make that. I don't think you can
Oh.
make. Or I guess you can. You can say you got less.
I'll use my smart brain for a second.
There, see, that's a good way to memorize the signs.
Wait, is that L supposed to be? Wait, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
What were you gonna say, Jalen?
I thought you forgot the L and less, but I was like, oh, that's the L.
There, see.
Why do you change it to blue?
So you can tell the signs apart.
Oh,
All right. Any other math questions you would need, or how long have I been doing this? How long have I
all I
been
hear is Devin
teaching in
crunching on.
math?
All I hear is
I don't know.
Devin
I'm eating
crunching
some
on shit.
snacks.
Let me check.
Wait,
I've been
Devin,
teaching
you
you
showed
math.
Amber
Oh,
our
I've been
whole
teaching you math for like a
podcast?
good 20 or so minutes. What's something else Jalen would need to know?
Should we move on to Nico's segment so at the end we can go over what Jalen learned?
No,
See
I
if he
just
knows what he learned.
lost.
Well, Nico's free now, so we move on to your turn.
Wait, Devin, did you show her the whole podcast?
I don't know. Send it to
Oh no.
her. Why?
Damn, now she's gonna know how dumb I am.
It's a that you didn't ABCs.
Wait, so is it my turn?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Thanks for watching. Follow.
Well, we're not done yet.
Oh, I lost my first game, dude.
And
I
Insta
don't know
Hey,
what.
Nico, just don't be like John Cena. Never give up.
plus.
It doesn't matter if I never give up. I just die. I couldn't do anything about that.
Yes, you can. You can respawn. And you kill the person that killed you.
It's not an FPS game.
Oh, what are you playing?
There you go.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to close out.
Okay, so Jalen,
I
Why
got.
do we have a Twitter?
I made a Twitter.
Oh.
Can this even
Is
be
that
seen on the
Snake?
recording?
Is that a snake?
I hope this is seen on the recording. What's this look like over here?
Right, how do I get out? Wait. Found it. Wait,
Alright.
I got myself back in.
Wait, what's it say down here? Well, let's hope that popped up, because I'm looking back at the recording and I don't know if it worked properly.
The big funny.
Alright, so let me go. How do I gotta turn off streaming.
Okay, so Nico, now it's
Now
your
we're
turn to
back.
teach your good buddy Jalen.
Oh, God.
Jalen, we're gonna learn English.
Well, I taught
Well,
her
first
math.
start off with his ABC. Nico, see if he remembers it.
No. We're gonna start from first grade and go up to fifth grade.
First
Alright.
grade.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jalen, what is the plural of moose?
Moose.
Correct.
Wait, that's correct.
I didn't think he was answering though.
No, he wasn't.
How many letters are in the English alphabet?
He doesn't know this.
Wait, the ABC?
Yeah.
How many letters are in the English alphabet?
How am I supposed to know?
Just guess a number, Jalen.
Damn, now I'm really not sure if it recorded.
25?
Wrong. 26.
Hey,
I
you
was
weren't far
one
off.
off.
Yeah.
Jalen, in the story about the boy who cried wolf, what is the lesson?
The boy, he cried wolf.
What's the
Mhm.
lesson?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never read the book.
Wrong. Always tell the truth.
These are not fair. I never read
What
these.
is the term for a word that is similar in meaning to another word?
Jalen, you got this.
Wait, what?
What is the term for a word that is similar in meaning to another word?
Metaphor.
Wrong.
Jalen.
Synonym.
Jalen, you do that. Jalen, come on.
Jalen, what type of words should be capitalized?
Uppercase.
Wrong. Proper
Wait,
nouns.
lowercase. Wait, lowercase.
No, proper nouns.
What?
Jaylen, we're on to second grade already, buddy.
He hasn't got one right, I don't think.
No, he got moose right, but it was like on accident.
I don't know if
Wait,
that
you
one
did not-
counts.
What
You did
type
not
of
hear the
literature
question.
features magical creatures such as giants, gnomes, and goblins?
Wait, what?
Jaylen, come on. Jaylen.
What type of literature features magical creatures
Literature might be too big of a word
such
for him.
as giants, gnomes, and goblins?
Can I get like a hint?
There is an F in it.
Yeah,
Fiction.
I guess he's
Eh,
not wrong.
You're not wrong,
What'd
but
you
it's
say?
fairy tales.
A
He
Greek
said
myth?
fiction.
Oh, fiction?
Ain't it the
I
same
guess.
thing?
I would have said
Yeah, it's the same
fantasy.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
That's the
Is
correct answer.
red an adjective or a noun? R-E-D.
That spells red.
Jaylen, is it an adjective or a noun?
What's the difference between the adjective and the
Jaylen,
noun?
just pick an adjective, noun, or both.
A noun?
Wrong, it's both.
What do
Hold
you
up,
mean?
hold up. I gotta teach Jaylen the difference between adjective and a noun.
What's
Okay,
the
What
Jaylen.
is the term for a word that has opposite meaning of another word?
Nico's not letting my brain think.
Jaylen, what is the term for a word that has opposite meaning of another word?
Think of it, Jaylen. Synonym was for the same. What's the opposite?
Stop giving him hints.
Antonyms.
Good job,
See, look, you
Jaylen.
can't give him hints. Jaylen, what are the 5 interrogative or question words?
Jaylen, what are the 5 question
Where are
words?
you getting these questions from?
Jaylen, what are the 5 interrogative or question words?
You gotta make it a simple question. Jaylen, what are the question words?
Question
That's
words.
what I said, Devin.
You're
No, you
confusing
said it
him.
was smart thing.
You're unhelpful. You're going in the bad people corner.
No, don't take my
No,
tutor
you're not.
out.
Not you. Jaylen, what are the
I'm
5
trying to help.
interrogative or question words?
What the hell does that mean, though?
Okay, who, what, when, where, why?
I'm supposed to know that. That's not
Jaylen,
fair.
what
You-
are the comparative and superlative forms of the word big?
Huge.
Wrong. Bigger and biggest.
What do you mean?
Biggest
Bro, these
Huge
are
is like-
second grade questions, Jaylen.
He
But
still
you're
hasn't
not-
gotten one right.
But you're not. That's not fair. You're not giving multiple choices. So I'm
Third grade, Jaylen, third grade.
I didn't give you multiple choices, Jaylen, and you
The
got most of
person
them.
in a novel who tells the story from a third person perspective is called a what?
Wait, what?
The person in a novel who tells the story from a third person perspective is called a what?
Jaylen.
Wait, a third person point of view?
Yes.
Can I get like a hint?
Let me give him a hint. Nico, let me give him a hint.
Can I get a definition?
No.
What?
Bro, the definition is the question.
Man, this is hard as I thought.
Jaylen, we're at third grade. Come on.
Whoa!
You graduated, my dude.
No, they passed me along through all of this. Wait, so y'all gonna give me a hint? I'm waiting for my hint.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Okay.
Don't give him
So-
hints.
I need
This is my section. He gets no hints. You have 10 seconds, Jaylen.
So let's say you watch
Ten.
the
9, 8, 7,
me.
6, 5, 4,
Jaylen said
3,
him.
2, 1. What's the answer?
Me.
No, it's a narrator. Okay, Jaylen. What is the name of the book about a friendship between a pig named Wilbur and a spider named Charlotte?
Charlotte's Web.
He got one. He got one.
Jaylen, adding conjunctions such as and or but turns a simple sentence into what type
He said
of
but.
sentence?
Come on, guys, this is immature.
I'm done with that back to the bad people corner. He's messing with my people. Okay, Jalen. Adding conjunctions such as and or
You
but
said
turns a
but.
simple sentence into what? Stay in the bad people corner. Jalen, you got 5 seconds.
The
5
devil
seconds.
distracted me.
5.
Said but.
Devin, you're gonna get muted.
No.
Okay, Devin is muted.
No,
Jalen, answer the question.
I couldn't answer the question because devil
Adding
was
conjunctions such as and or but turns a simple sentence into what type of sentence?
I don't know.
It's a compound sentence.
This
Now,
is
now, Devin, you're allowed to talk again.
this
You
ain't
said
fair.
but.
Shut up. Bro, I wouldn't even know this. Like, this is a 3rd grade question, and I wouldn't know it.
Yeah, that's
What
one of
is
the
the
ones I
author
struggled
of
with.
James and the Giant Peach?
Huh?
Damn.
Wait, answer. Wait,
Say it
give us.
again.
Who is the author of James and the Giant Peach?
Can we answer this?
Yeah,
I
if you somehow know it.
don't know it.
I feel like I do, but I just don't remember his name.
Why can't you give me a nigga like Johnny Appleseed then?
Bro, I would never know this person.
I don't even know some of these questions.
Like, this is 3rd grade, and like, what 3rd grade kid knows who this is?
Not me.
All right, who is it?
It's Roald Dahl.
I don't know.
Oh, Mung Dao.
Roald Dahl. Okay, the main series of events in a story is called a what, Jalen?
Jalen, come on.
Well, it's not a plot.
Well, that actually is what it is.
It's the plot, Jalen.
He was close.
No, he wasn't. He
Okay,
said it's the
Jalen,
opposite.
Jalen, guess what? Guess what? You ready?
Where
4th
we at?
grade. 4th grade.
Wait. Oh my god.
Well, in case
What
you're wondering,
is
we're
the
56
main
minutes in.
character in a story called?
Huh?
Main character in a story
Wait.
called, Jalen.
The main character in the story is called. It's not the narrator. Cause
I'm gonna have to timestamp when we each teach him something.
can I get like a letter?
A P.
P. P.
PP.
No, that's not the answer.
Damn.
It's
You
not
said
photosynthesis.
No, Jill, I'm pretty sure it is.
It is?
No.
No, it's not.
Wait, that's science, you dummy.
Jalen, we can do science after this. I got you with that one too.
For real?
Yeah, okay. It's a protagonist, Jalen.
See, we've been out elementary for how many years?
Jalen, what type of word is truthfully?
True.
No, it's bad bird, Jalen. In the book titled The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe,
The
what
what?
is the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
What
What
kind
is
of
the
book is
last
that?
comic called?
Narnia. That's the series name.
Jalen, bro, I wouldn't get this one.
What was it?
I don't even know it.
The Oxford comma, bro. It's
What?
just a comma.
Who knows these type of questions?
Jalen, a story
People who
conveying a
read.
moral lesson is called a what?
Wait, say the question again.
A story conveying a moral lesson is called a what?
Life lesson.
No, it's a fable.
What the
Jalen,
fuck?
what do you
How
call
many
a
has
group
Jalen gotten
of
right?
crows? I don't know,
Wait,
like
what?
2. Jalen, what do you call a group of crows?
That's a fun one.
For crows.
Yes.
The fuck you gonna call it crow?
A murder.
Oh yeah, they do a
Jalen,
cat.
Jalen, guess what? Guess what? 5th grade.
Oh my god, thank God.
Are you gonna move all the way up to high school?
No, it only goes to 5th grade.
Okay. Well,
Jalen.
after you're done, I imagine it's 58 minutes, so
Well, I mean,
We're
don't we
gonna
go to an hour and a half?
we got time to kill is what I'm getting at.
I mean, I'm gonna teach him science too.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
use the
okay.
last 30 minutes on that.
And no, and then at the end we have to go over what he learned and see if he
I learned
remembers.
nothing in English.
Jalen,
Oh.
who is the creator of the classic books Tom Sawyer on Huckleberry Finn?
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Huh?
That is not the answer. The answer is Mark Twain. It is not huh? Okay,
That's
the
a famous.
words
That's a famous
"we"
Chinese
and
writer.
And A
Is he dead?
are known as what in English grammar?
Wait, can you repeat the thing again?
The words "the" an, and a are known as what in English grammar?
Damn.
No, articles.
What? Who?
Jalen, who is the author of the 1960 novel about social and racial inequality, To Kill a Mockingbird?
Me?
No, Harper Lee. Jalen, often seen at the end of a sentence, the three trailing dots that indicate the omission from speech or writing of a word or words that are
Can't even say the word.
Bro, I can't even say that word.
Jalen, I'm gonna give you a hint. It's called an ellipses.
All right, that's it.
Superfluous, or able to be understood from contextual, from context clues are known as.
A movie again.
Wait, wait, what's the question?
Stop
Okay,
moving me.
we've lost Jalen. It's an ellipses anyways. He already said it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, did I give him the answer? He still didn't get it.
well, because it just drew on. Jalen, what is the name of the most famous English playwright?
Jalen, come on, you got this.
The most famous, Hamilton.
Jalen, try again, buddy. How many playwrights do you know?
Wait, the Nutcracker.
Those are plays, not playwrights.
What's the difference between
The
playwright and
person
play?
that wrote the play, an author. What is the name of the most famous English author, Jalen?
Jalen, come on, you got this.
Can I get like a first letter or something?
W.
W. It's not Washington.
Should we tell him like one of the things he wrote?
Yeah.
No, look. Jalen, his first name is William.
Yeah.
William Shakespeare.
I didn't think he would get it. I'm not gonna lie.
Neither did I.
Hey, Jalen, we're on to science, first grade. Are you ready, buddy?
Yes.
What causes the tides?
Wait, what?
What causes tides?
Jalen, come
Wait,
on,
the ones
man.
at the beaches?
Yes. What causes tides?
Come on, buddy.
Well, you see, the Earth moves. Right.
What causes
He's already
tides?
wrong. He's already wrong.
Well,
Jalen?
the water moves forward, so all the other water moves.
Jalen, what causes tides?
I don't know. Bill Nye didn't
It's
teach me that.
the moon.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Bill Nye didn't teach.
Yes, he
Jalen,
did.
The south pole of the magnet and the north pole of another magnet will do what? I don't know why it was so quiet. It's Jalen. It's
Jalen.
still stick together.
Wait, what?
Jalen, okay, you ready for the third
Wait,
question?
Wait, you didn't say the second question.
I did, you just didn't answer it.
Oh.
Jalen, what is the force that causes objects to fall to the ground?
Gravity.
Good job, Jalen. I would have been mad if you got that wrong.
Okay, a caterpillar changes and grows into a what?
Butterfly.
Oh, two in a row.
What is the biggest organ in the human body?
This is where it goes wrong. Jalen's streak's about to end. Before he could get his kill
Wait,
streak.
the biggest organ in my body?
Yes.
My brain?
No, it's the liver.
Especially not for you, Jalen. Especially not for you.
Okay, second grade. I'm gonna rephrase this question so it makes it a little bit harder, and if you can't get it right away, then I'll go back to the normal question. Jalen, what is dihydrogen monoxide also known as?
H2O.
The normal name, Jalen.
What do you mean?
What is H2O known as?
Water.
Bro, I didn't think you would get it with the dihydrogen monoxide. Jalen, what gas is in the air that we breathe?
Air.
That is not. No. What gas is in the air that we breathe?
What grade level are we
Carbon
at? Nico?
dioxide.
He graduated,
No,
my dude.
Jalen, you said carbon dioxide. It's oxygen.
Oh.
Jalen, what gas do plants breathe in that humans and animals breathe out?
Oxygen.
No, it's carbon dioxide.
You got them mixed up.
Jalen, Earth is located in what galaxy?
Space.
No, the Milky Way.
What do you mean? You say where Earth is at? It's in space.
I said which galaxy?
What do you mean a galaxy?
The Milky Way is a galaxy.
So we're in a galaxy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Jalen, next question. True or false? You ready?
Oh,
Only two answers.
I might have to draw a picture of the
Bats
galaxy for Jalen to
are
get.
mammals.
huh?
True or false? Bats are mammals.
What are mammals again?
Bats are mammals.
False?
Wrong. It is
It's
true.
What are mammals?
Anything that has nipples is a mammal.
And hair.
Bats have nipples?
Yes.
Yeah,
And hair.
think about if they give live
Bat-
birth and not lay eggs.
Oh, Batman has nipples too.
No, and hair, because remember Perry, he's a mammal, but then he lays eggs.
Well, those things are abominations against nature. So
And then
Jalen,
also
Jalen,
whales
you
and
ready for
dolphins, they
third
have little
grade?
hairs on their body, so
Yeah.
that's what separates them from
Okay,
other.
Jalen. What phenomenon might be felt on the surface when two tectonic plates rub against each other?
Uh,
Nico, what grade level are we at?
third
Three.
grade.
Third?
Yeah.
yeah, this is
Can you say the question again?
What phenomenon might be felt on the surface when two tectonic plates rub against each other?
Come on, Jalen, I believe in you. You got this.
Two tectonic plates rub together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wrong. An earthquake.
Jalen, I really felt like you could have got that one.
Jalen, the hardest naturally occurring metal is, or mineral. The hardest naturally occurring mineral is
Rock.
no diamond.
Huh?
Jalen, what is the closest planet to the sun?
Jalen, come on.
Well, it's not us.
Okay, good.
It's the moon.
Oh.
What do you mean?
the
Are
moon's
you-
not a planet.
The moon's not even a planet.
Okay, Jalen, the process by which
Oh.
plants eat and make energy is called.
Jalen, come on.
You said
this
it
before.
earlier.
Yeah.
Photosynthesis?
Yeah.
Yes. Jalen, does the sun orbit the Earth?
Yes, because that's how we get day and
No,
night.
the Earth orbits the sun.
Oh, I got it backwards.
Jalen, ready? Fourth grade.
Damn it.
What is the part of the eye that controls how much light enters?
Jalen, come on.
We talking about my eye?
A
Just
normal
AI. Normal eye.
Wait, can you read the thing again?
What is the part of the eye that controls how much
Your
light
pupil.
enters?
he
He got it right.
He got,
that right.
He got it. Yeah, I was surprised.
Jalen, what planet is nicknamed the Red Planet?
The red planet.
Jalen.
What planet is nicknamed the Red Planet?
The red planet.
Think of a planet. Come on.
I'll
Just
give you a
think of a
hint,
planet.
Jalen. It has an M.
Yeah.
Mercury.
Only
Wrong.
there was only
Mars.
2 planets that he could have guessed, and he named the wrong one.
Wait, isn't Mars on fire?
No, that's
No.
Mercury.
Oh,
That's
damn.
the sun.
Jalen, animals that
Oh, Mercury is the
only
closest
eat
planet to the
meat
sun. So
Well, on
are
fire.
known as.
Herbivore, carnivores.
Oh my god.
Wait, what was the question that he got wrong?
He switched it around. He said herbivores first.
Wait, but what was the question?
Animals that only eat meat are known as.
Carnivores.
No, Jalen, it's a carnivore.
That's what I said.
I heard herbivore. Jalen, how
No,
long does
Jalen,
it
you said
take
herbivores.
Earth to? How long does Earth take to revolve once around the sun?
My lord.
What? Did you say a lord?
My favorite measurement of
Yo.
time. It's used by
Jalen,
those weird. It's used by the metric system.
Wait, how long it takes for what? The
Bro,
what?
what is the
How,
metric system?
how many days does it take to
Imperial,
365
Imperial system game. Where you at?
Jalen, how many days are in a year?
365
He said it.
He already said it.
365.
Oh, did he? Okay. I didn't hear him.
I'm smart.
Well, that's why you're not teaching, Devin.
Yeah.
Your class is concluded.
You're not even teaching him too. You're just asking the questions. You're not even
Well, that's teaching.
going.
That's not how they didn't teach me.
Because
Well-
nobody taught you, Jalen. They just let you go.
Okay, continue, Nico.
Jalen, what is the freezing point of water?
The freezing point of water. What do you mean?
At what degree does water freeze?
When it's cold.
Yeah, but what
What
temperature?
temperature?
When it gets to 0.
Did you say 0?
Yeah.
It's not
Well, that's when it
technically
gets-
wrong.
I mean, that's one of the temperatures.
He joined the Celsius gang. That's what it was.
Celsius gang, where you at?
Like when it snowed here, it had to get cold for it to snow.
Just move on. Just move on at this point.
What do you mean? That's what happened.
Jalen, the Earth is at least how many billion years old?
Oh, I remember
Like
learning
billion.
about this.
Wait.
It's actually not that
wait,
old.
How old is what?
The Earth is at least
How old
how
is
many billion years old?
Light something.
No,
What?
not light
Light
years.
years.
That's the wrong unit.
Jalen, the number is under 10.
If
Nine.
if he doesn't get it, let me guess.
I want to guess
It's not
too.
Wait.
9.
Wait, 6.
No.
Let me
Five.
guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me guess.
Go.
It's 2, right?
No.
4.5 billion years ago.
No, it's just 4.
Nah, damn it, they rounded that up more recently.
How the fuck?
I still got the notes on that. They rounded it up.
I rounded it up. That's fine.
Jalen, you ran it up by like
Jalen, what are the
by like
3
6 billion.
states of matter?
Misery. Depression.
Wait,
Terror.
what? Devin talking.
What are the 3 states of matter?
Actually, there's 4.
So Nico's lying to me?
No, some people consider there are 4 states, some don't.
Yeah. It's just one of those things that people try to say sounds smart.
We're
Jalen,
supposed to
3
know the
states
3
of
states
matter.
of
Come on.
matter.
Jalen, come on.
Oh man, I have a joke for this, but I want him to
Okay.
answer.
I
Yeah.
know. Solid.
Okay. Continue.
Does one start with the L
Yeah.
and the other one starts with a G?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
What is it, Jalen?
Liquid and gas.
Good job, Jalen.
The answer's not much. What's the matter with you?
I barely got
Nico,
that.
move him to the bad people corner.
No,
for
that was
joke.
that was a good joke.
That was a horrible joke.
I can't really move him. He's
I'm the
he's
one
in the
recording.
recording.
Uh,
I can't say I could mute him, but I'm too lazy.
Man, but that was a
Mute
good
me.
joke.
Jalen, the Earth has 4 layers, the thickest of which is the mantle. What is the thinnest layer called?
Jalen, think of bread.
Yeah, the crust.
Okay, good.
Animals
for a
with
second I thought y'all
backbones
moved me
are
again.
known as
Wait, animals are known as what?
animals without backbones are known as.
Backbone. My dog had a backbone.
Yeah, a lot of
What
creatures
happened
have
to him now,
those.
What- What's wrong with Jalen, guys? What goes through his mind?
Jalen. Okay, it's just invertebrates. Okay, Jaylen, the last one. You ready?
You let me answer the question.
Jaylen, the last one. Are you ready? Jaylen, the last one. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Do heavier objects fall faster than lighter objects?
Wait, what was the question? Y'all with me?
Yeah, of course we moved. Because all you're doing is just giggling and it's ruining my students' attention.
Wait, what was the thing?
No giggling, Devin, or you get muted.
Yeah, Devin, you don't get muted.
This is a no giggling section.
What was the question? I want to know
He's
what the
getting
question.
muted. Okay. Do heavier objects fall more slowly than lighter? Bro, wait. Do heavier objects fall faster than lighter objects?
Am I still muted?
No!
Wait,
Shut up, Devin!
lighter objects fall faster than heavier objects because they're lighter. And the heavier you are, the heavier the things are, it's gonna come down slower. But the lighter they are, it's gonna come down faster.
Wrong. They fall at the exact same speed. Okay, just like
What do
that,
you mean?
Nico's
Jaylen.
lessons for the day are
Wait,
over.
Jaylen. I got one more question for you.
Oh, we got
If
15
you have
minutes.
if you have a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks, which one will fall? I mean, which one weighs more?
It's which is heavier.
Which
I
is
got let
heavier?
go. Wait, what? I got
Jaylen,
let
if you have a pound of feathers and a pound of bricks, which one's heavier?
A brick?
They're both a pound.
They're both how?
I said they were both a pound.
But how?
What do you mean how?
But you said a brick and a feather.
Yeah, but they both weigh a pound. Then how is one heavier than the other?
What? Wait, what?
A pound is a unit of weight.
Yeah.
So there'll be
Okay.
more feathers there, but if you put them on a scale, they'll be the same.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, what the fuck is going on?
Okay,
You
Jalen,
just
let's
said
go over what you learned today. So,
a
Jalen,
brick
tell us
is
what you've
heavier
learned.
than a feather.
Jalen, tell us what you've learned.
I learned a lot.
Well, tell us what subjects do you feel most confident in?
I didn't feel confident in English and science. Those are not my
So
strong
basically,
points.
whatever I taught you.
Yeah.
Well, I felt confident in what Jet taught me,
The
and
math.
then kind of what Devin taught me. But when Nico taught me, it was kind of hard.
Oh, it was just questions.
Yeah, he didn't really teach you.
Shut up. That's the best teaching.
Yeah, that's how we
You're
got.
just mad because I'm better than you, Devin.
Damn.
That's how Nico's gonna teach his kids. No multiple. They have no multiple questions or nothing.
No drawings to help.
No drawing. No nothing to help those kids.
Okay, so Jalen, tell us what you've learned.
Well, I know what I
I learned
learned.
I learned. I need to sharpen my brain a little. I need to get a little smarter. But Amber likes dumb guys, so I gotta stay dumb.
That won't be an issue.
So, ladies, if you're watching this, I'm not gonna get any smarter. So you get what you get.
I learned that I'm a great teacher.
I learned that I'm a good teacher.
I learned that I'm a better teacher than everyone here.
You can't put me in the equation because I'm not a teacher.
I think this was a great 10th episode. I'm just gotta hope that the drawing recording goes through.
This was my
Jalen,
favorite.
who was your favorite teacher?
Because I had to fold my computer.
Not Nico. It was totally not
Not
Nico.
Nico.
Jalen, this
Nico,
is why you're gay.
You're a faggot. That's why.
God damn.
It's my favorite word to say to people.
Why would that be?
Anymore.
Huh?
Why would that be your favorite?
Oh,
Because it gives me power.
Okay, so Jalen, who was your favorite teacher?
Devin and Jet.
Yeah, but you gotta pick one.
Yeah, you have to pick one.
I'll go with Jet. I think I learned a little bit more.
All right.
Nico was a little bit too much for my brain. You didn't let my brain think.
Bro, everything is too much for your brain. Shut up.
I really. So what I'm gonna have to do is if it doesn't record my drawing, I have to record myself drawing later and then put the audio over that and somehow sync it.
You didn't let me process what was going on.
On my drawings?
No, Nico.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have to do that.
So I think what happened is that because I folded my computer, OBS stopped recording that. Like it confused it.
Hey, Jesse.
Okay, are we done with the podcast?
Well, we
It
technically
feels
got
like
10
recording.
minutes, but we could finish early.
Yeah. Okay, so this was Is Jaylen Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Part 2. This
Hi,
time we actually
April.
tried to teach Jaylen.
Yeah. All right.
Hi,
well,
April. If you ever see this, if you ever make it this far.
Well, congrats.
April? I thought you were going for Amber.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying hi to April. Because
Well,
since she
Jaylen, you
said she's our...
switching too quick, bro.
Well,
No,
this
I'm
is
not
our 10th
switching.
Pick one
episode.
woman.
I'm not cheating on Amber.
I'm
Pick
honestly
one
surprised
girl,
that we got this far.
Yeah.
I'm
And
surprised I made it this far.
well, let's hope for another 10 episodes. That get better.
We the big funny. Big funny. Big funny. We the big funny. We the big funny. We the big funny.